scars from your past. Seems like they want them to last. I don't see why they can't let it go. If you say that it's easy, they say it ain't so. They got no reason, but you wonder why. Why they do what they do, and how they get in my with promises laid within. Just another spin. Looks like the doctor is in some intelligence. Just like my diligence. This amount of life, it's just so it is. I really hope you get what's coming. All of your promises equal nothing. Bait and switch, you will always bluffing. I really hope you get what's coming. It's all falling apart. We knew right from the start. I'm just so unsure. Do I have to watch it burn? My mouth has a bad taste. My time has been wasted. They should feel disgraced. Morality misplaced. I really hope you get what's coming. All of your promises equal nothing. Bait and switch, you will always bluffing. I really hope you get what's coming. Switch just start again. Do what you gotta do to be a man. Am I insane or is it just me? The way that I see things or the way that they used to be. I don't remember any of this happening. Did the world change or is it just me? Now these days it always seems everybody's giving up on the dreams to take the easiest roads, getting better as they get old. Am I insane or is it just me? The way that I see things or the way that they used to be. I don't remember any of this happening. Did the world change or is it just me? Am I insane or is it just me? The way that I see things or the way that they used to be. I don't remember any of this happening. Did the world change or is it just me? Am I insane or is it just me? The way that I see things or the way that they used to be. I don't remember any of this happening. Did the world change or is it just me? I like to play with her early in the morning. I like to give her a treat. Sometimes she wants nothing to do with me. Sometimes she is so sweet. I'll give Kitty a rub if she wants one. If she lets me do it, we'll both have fun. Kitty cat, please don't run. Let me run the kitty, she's the only one. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. Sometimes she likes to lay all night. Kinda kitty I'd like to meet. Sometimes she waits till no one's around just to keep it discreet. I'll give Kitty a rub if she wants one. If she lets me do it, we'll both have fun. Kitty cat, please don't run. Let me run the kitty, she's the only one. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. Your kitty has me on a spell. Pay attention, it's easy to tell. I'll get to you so I can get to her. Does enough to make your kitty purr. I'll give Kitty a rub if she wants one. If she lets me do it, we'll both have fun. Kitty cat, please don't run. Let me run the kitty, she's the only one. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty. Pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I shout. I can't take it, think I'm going out. Every time the same thing, you just ain't listening. I'm going out of my mind. It just keeps happening, just the same old thing. I wanna leave it behind. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. Getting tired of wasting all my time. You keep giving it down. What you see, what you do, what you say, what you need, do you know? Do you care? What you're doing to me. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. I'll try to see your way and agree with all that you say. Don't want a reason to fight. Just gotta get it worked out right. Just gotta change it and rearrange it. Get it worked out, we just might. It's been a long time. I think we need to get it done right tonight. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. Getting tired of wasting all the time. You keep giving it down. What you see, what you do, what you say, what you need, do you know? Do you care? What you're doing to me. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to a nice little pop-up stream. It's Thursday. I got home at a decent hour. How's everybody doing? Get down with that. I'm all right with that. Hopefully this little drum pad keeps up. I love the sounds. I love how it works. It never has false triggers, but it had some technical difficulties out of the box. I had to send it back. Hopefully, it's no more the troubles. Sean? How you doing? I hope you are having fun with all of your new toys. The head rush. Good to have you as always, my brother. Remember, everybody, you gotta give this badass motherfucker right here a sub. It's just a click. It's all you gotta do. You gotta check out some of that shit too. Killer player. Sean, what's going on? Got this funk train rolling on. Everybody give Sean a sub right now. Go! Sean, what's going on? Got this funk train rolling on. Everybody give Sean a sub right now. Go! Sean, what's going on? Got this funk train rolling on. Everybody give Sean a sub. Get it down. Sean, what's going on? Got this funk train rolling on. Everybody give Sean a sub. Get it down. Check out the Chandler Brothers too. Everybody get it down. John, what's going on? Got this string going on. Everybody get it down. John, what's going on? Got this string going on. Give the Chandler Brothers some love too. Got new songs coming up, y'all. John, what's going on? Got this string going on. Everybody get it down. Definitely let us know when they're released and out on streaming platforms. And you know what? Sean, if you've got like Spotify links already for your stuff and Chandler Brothers, drop them in there. Drop them in there, man. Hell yeah. I hope you're doing well. I just can't seem to let go of Goldie now that she's came back to me. Sean, like, you know, you just got a guitar that's like, oh, that's the one that's... I'll soon to have 24 of them here. 24 is the custom-made bass that bass-wise I have a feeling is going to be a lot like Goldie is to me. It's just, I fucking love this goddamn thing. It plays like butter. It looks super cool. It does all the sounds I want it to. If there's like, you could have one electric six or just one guitar forever, this would be it. If there's one bass guitar forever, I have a feeling my custom job, you know, thing about doing custom jobs, it's like you get it. It's like that Burger King, made your way, right? Did I just compare my custom guitars and basses to Burger King? No, your way. There we go. It works for me. Cheers, everybody. This is secret elixir number 2 for me. I don't know how much into the secret elixirs I'm going to get, but it's getting doing good. And I'm going to play. I'm going to have some secret elixir, and I'm going to slap a little bit of the bass. I wasn't checking my time. Like, I know I just started. I'm not like I just started a stream. I'm not getting. I get notifications on there sometimes. It freaks me out. It's like, oh, what's going on? Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday, Junior. I've been saying that to people every now and again. They haven't quite wanted to punch me in the face, but Thursday is Friday, Junior. It checks out. For the partiers that are getting a little bit older, that can only really handle it on the weekends, right? On Thursday, they're like, I'd only be going into work hurt for one day. Yeah. So, Friday Junior. I'm going with Friday Junior, damn it. I'm actually kind of liking this loop. Right off of the bat, I started off really building the drum groove as opposed to going back to it. Even when we just break it right down to the drum boom. This little avatar, if it keeps going, is pretty good. It's pretty good. Multiple drum sets. It's got like 600 some odd sounds in it already, and I can SD card in like limitless amount pretty much. I'll upload a whole bunch to them. Groovy. Custom bass will have the same feature as this. Stereo, but I don't run it in stereo. Bi-amped. Split the 2 pickups to 2 different signals. Rico sound. Again, this may be a Harley Benton copy of a Rickenbacker, but all of the electronics are Rickenbacker electronics. And it's set up with the Rico sound dual output. All good, Sean. No worries, I got you. Appreciate you no matter what. It's all good. You never have to feel obligated to be here. Lurking and working. I got you. Rickenbacker, but all the parts. 4,000 Rickenbacker 4003 electronics. most of the time, a good chunk of the time, you just got slapping the bass. Woo-wee. It's already getting hot here in the little Mack Shack studio that we got going on over here. Almost time for another already? Could we be in for an interesting evening with the secret elixirs? Is that what it fixes? Pardon me. Will I pour myself another kind beverage? Elixir number 3 for me. Weird error message on my screen. Damn, these error messages are erroring out. Error message is gone, man. Cheers. We're almost there. but in the camera, it looks like I got like something really going on there. Huh. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. Well, I literally have 3 cameras on me. 1, 2, and the foot cam. Gotta have a foot cam. Gotta have a foot cam. So that people understand this is not pre-recorded. I'm not playing on no tracks. No, that's not what you get with the Macks. But I really pluralized my last name for the sake of a rhyme. Lame. A B, that is. Brother from another mother. How's things been? I hope all is well with you. How is all with you in the world of playing bass? Good to see you, mon frere. Go itchy. How does it go? How you doing, my brother? Welcome back to the show. Hello. Go itchy. How does it go? How you doing, my brother? Welcome back to the show. Hello. Hey! How does it go? How you doing? What's going on? You're slapping the bass. What's going on? Hey! How does it go? How you doing? What's going on? You're slapping the bass. What's going on? Hey! Welcome back to the what up, my brother? What's going on with how's it been? You been doing a lot of recording? If so, I need to talk my ass off to you about NAM if you're not already using NAM. Neural Amp Modeler. Not to be confused with Neural DSP. No. You'd think I'm endorsed by them. I just can't believe it. They've got a bunch of, if you're doing recording, use them as a plugin. It's a free plugin. And you can download like 8,000 amp profiles and like 2,000 or 3,000 IRs, like cabinet impulse responses. Most of it is guitar. I know you are a bass man, but I'm sure there's more than enough for if you're recording and you want some good bass caps and sounds and use some good amp modules for your bass. And I'm using that in this thing and I am loving this high gain sound. fucking mean. It's just, ugh. I need to actually look up who did that capture. I need to send him an inbox, like really telling him, oh my God, I use this capture for my serious high gain tones. Because I got like 2 gain stages. Well, I got completely clean guitar tone. Crystal clean, shiny clean tones. I have a almost classic rock-ish edge, maybe a little bit more overdriven kind of guitar tone. that I use. That's an orange dual tear profile that I got off of NAM. And then for this stuff, this is a profile of the Mesa Boogie JP2C, the John Petrucci custom model, with the TS808 in front of it. And it is just, I've never had a high gain sound on guitar like this. And I think it's kind of the be-all, end-all of guitar tone for high gain tone. For me, I just love this right here. Cheers, y'all. Happy Thursday. I just felt like a little bit of a pop-up stream. I don't know why I'm British all of a sudden, but I bloody fucking well am. I don't fucking know why, but I bloody fucking well am. You know? It is really cooling off out in my neck of the woods, but it's still really hot here in the studio. You know, like these silly freaking lights on you and everything like that, right? Silly freaking lights. well. We is jamming. All is well. Well, this is all. think a half a sixer is about good for me. Tree is good. Good as tree. Dropped off the secret elixir container. Realized I did not claim another beverage. Purple Kool-Aid, y'all. I'm just jonesing for some purple Kool-Aid. lot of bass, baby. Again, it's not an actual Rickenbacker, but all Rickenbacker electronics. And I am actually utilizing the Ricco sound. It troubles me to know that most of the people that played Rickenbackers never utilized the Ricco sound. Never went to two separate amps, two separate signal chains for each pickup so they could process the tone differently. Why not? To me, that's kind of the whole point of a Rickenbacker. Stereo and or bi-amp. That's the whole point. You gotta get two amps unless you got the Barrel Stomp or the ATEX Stomp or other large modelers that allow you to do directly into that. An actual drummer to be trying to do that stuff. I hear you, Sean. Hey, that's why I did a pop-up stream today. I got home, had a decent hour today, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm doing a pop-up. Other than this play, if I'm gonna play for any length of time other than like plugging into my little tube amp in the living room, which is little but packs a frickin' punch, and an analog pedal board, actual pedals, and all that stuff. If I'm going to do it more than 15, 20 minutes, I might as well just do a stream. And do stupid shit like this thinking that I'm a drummer. Let's go with the actual drum kit. Bass player trying to do drum stuff. Pathetic, I tell you. That's not drumming, damn it. That's just a jackass on a pad. That's just a jackass on a pad. Actually, it's real sad. bogging down. It is getting hot in here. What is the temperature right now? My watch says the temperature. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's actually really freaking nice. But I'm here in this tiny little studio with no ventilation and 5 great big lights pointing at me to make this green screen look somewhat decent. Somewhat. Y'all got all the ugly staring you right in the face. Yeah, baby. Hit that ugly, yo. That's just the constant state of mind for guys like us, Sean. We just always want to be at home playing guitar. My day job is 8.5 hours a day with my break in there that's mandatory. I can't leave and just get my break. And but it's 4 hours worth of driving, round trip. 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So my days are 12 hours. Sometimes when I come home, I'm so burnt out, I don't even want to pick up my guitar at all. Just to noodle around in the living room. Sometimes, not always. But it is what it is, man. We gotta do what we gotta do. So that we can keep house filled with guitars and guitar toys, right? up on that 24th fret. That's what's so nice about this design. This is obviously taken off the idea of the gym. Look at that cutaway. You can get right up in it. Play guitar all day, and bass, and hang on the drum, and like 2 or 3 other things. Hang out with my girl, watch videos, play guitar, play bass, do live streams. That's all I want to do. Can I just do that instead? everybody. That's all for tonight's little pop-up show. Thank you so much for being here. I had fun. I just needed to rock out a little bit today. And thank you all for being here. The schedule is the same as always. The only actual scheduled live stream is every Saturday from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hour and a half time limit is a bare minimum. Not super tired. I don't have to go somewhere. Not super hungry. Yada yada. I'll go longer. I've gone 10 and a half hours before. It all depends on how things are feeling. Make sure that you have all notifications on all of these platforms because I do pop-up streams. Today was a pop-up stream. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all again on Saturday. Peace! Job to job,
still will